Hey everybody, another live stream. This is a live stream from my home at my mom's house. So I'm gonna check out some stuff. So I'm gonna sit outside for a bit. Here we go. I don't know if the reception will be any good. So let me know in a chat if you guys have any issues seeing me during the live chats. But I thought, why not sit outside for a bit? Been slacking with the live streams for the couple of last days. Main reason is just moved back to Holland. I'm sick. Definitely got a flu under the sleeve. Hey you guys, thanks for watching. Um, I tried to move some stuff to my new workspace where I'm gonna start working on the commissions. But unfortunately, due to some unforeseen circumstances, we didn't manage to bring all the equipment. I also bought some new stuff for the upcoming lightsaber commission, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I will be going there. Hey George, how you doing? I will go back this Saturday and then start building up the entire workspace. And I will do that live on the stream as well, so you guys have a good idea how it looks like and how I'm gonna set it up. So one part will be for the custom builds, the custom saber builds, and one part will be for the model kits build. Then I'm gonna separate out, so we have a very nice space, and then next to it we have a studio where we're gonna make the live streams, the review videos, etc. So we're gonna keep kicking with that. But I just want to make a live stream. I want to keep making them now on a daily basis again. For now, I'm just doing it this way, so at least I can make the daily live stream. Um, it's now 8 p.m. here in Hong Kong, 8:17. I'm not sure for what time it is for you guys. Yeah, this is the Vader's Fold Hero. I think this is gonna be my couch saber. This is just this couch saber that I'm gonna play with. Definitely want to get a V2 from Vader's Fold because this one is definitely not as accurate. I just spoke with Seven Chambers, by the way, and they're gonna ship out their hero to me tomorrow. So that's fantastic. So I have it somewhere by next week, end of next week, and then I will make a review video of it and start installing it. It will actually come with the upgraded grenade section. They just received the updated grenade sections for their heroes, and will ship it out. I'm still a bit vague on what they want to do with that whole upgrade program. So Seven Chambers said that they're gonna bring out an even more accurate version of the hero because they had some rough edges with this particular project of theirs, and I'm just a bit confused, like what they want to do next. Like, do I keep it just empty in the box, or should I send it back? Like, it's I trying to understand what they want, but yeah, I don't know. It's a bit fake at the moment, to be honest. But I didn't catch up all the messages yet from them, so I need to do that. Sorry, I just flip out the screen for a second. Oh, I didn't like that. Sorry, guys. I'm using my phone, so it's hard to see the chat because it goes across the screen super fast. It's really annoying. I'm sorry about that. If I missed some of your questions. But Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be super exciting. I'm really excited for it. I just today I went some shopping. I went on the bike because I don't have a car yet, so I went on a bicycle, and I went to a nearby village, and I found some new stuff that I can use to do the lightsaber builds with. So I snatched that and brought it back, which is it's gonna be very useful. One of the things is a heat gun, so I can actually heat up the heat shrinks for the wires much more easy without having to use a lighter and have that burning. Hey, what's up, Spider-Man? Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean about the screen accuracy, and it's a really hard thing to capture apparently. I don't know what's so hard about capturing a good V1, a good V2, Luke Skywalker hero lightsaber. I don't know what's going on with that, but this one is I thought this one was like super duper good, but then I realized that the generation 2 is way better than this one in terms of dimensions, etc. And it's, I mean, I'm not a stickler for 100% accuracy, but I do want to have it as accurate as it can be. You know, at least make an effort into it, and All these sabers definitely have done it. Like the one for sabers definitely, the Seven Chambers definitely do their best. The Vader's Fold and whatnot, and the KR sabers that I reviewed, and the one from the Ultimate works as well. But despite that, it's I don't think we can ever have people fully satisfied with any movie accurate hilt, because there's always something that's in their eyes not perfect. So I think, yeah, there will be at one point it will be completely nailed down, but then what's like what all these companies can do if you have nailed it down. George says, "Do you have started making any model kits?" Not yet. I'm actually gonna move all the model kits over as well, because I thought initially I just gonna use that space for the custom lightsaber builds, and then I thought, well, why not? I have a massive amount of space. It will be perfect for the model kit. So, um, I have to move two big, like really big boxes with model kits this weekend. But yeah, uh, had we forgot the right key, so we went to the shop and we had to travel back and forth twice just to go to try to get inside the shop. But we realized we didn't have the key with us, so it's a bummer. So I have to do that this weekend, and then I will show you guys that as well. Um, the Darth Vader saber, yeah, good one. I just reviewed that one. A lot of the stuff is either in boxes, or it's coming my way, or it's somewhere in between. Some of it is not mine. In some cases, I sometimes review lightsabers that are not actually mine. That happens as well. Yeah, this is one of my prize sabers, so I always keep in close keep it close to my body. But yeah, I'm super happy to be back. To be honest, it was a great time in Hong Kong for the past 10 years. But I think I'm really gonna have a lot more opportunity here for growing this YouTube channel in Holland. I don't know how is the quality, because I use the Wi-Fi from inside, and I'm sitting outside in the garden in the back. So I have no idea if it actually is decent or not. I honestly, I don't know if the internet in general is good for streaming yet. I have to really check it out. In Hong Kong was pretty fast, to be honest. Um, nice, thank you. That's good to hear. No worries, no worries. Okay, that sounds good. Uh, so yeah, I'm super excited for that. And unfortunately, I don't have the laptop with me now. I probably should have just taken a laptop and sit outside. But we're gonna do this a lot more often. Where I'm gonna just go make these live streams outside. Let me just show a little bit. Like it's not March, but I just give you a bit of an oversight. We still have to clean up this cool messy garden though. It's all the mover boxes of us. Um, there's so much garbage that we have to get rid of. No, it's not a Saberforge Redeemer, Kados. It's actually a Vader's Fold Hero. I still didn't own the Saberforge Redeemer myself. I definitely want to check it out. Having multiple Obi-Wan lightsabers reviewed, that will be something that I definitely want to, because I'm lacking on the Obi-Wan lightsabers. Um, but if it's worth, well, I think it's Saberforce does have a good solid offering for their lightsabers. Only one thing I have in particular with that design of the Redeemer is that, of course, there's two things. The LED, the light, is underneath the tin neck. That is how Saberforce designed their hilts, right? And their tin neck is actually threaded into the grenade section, and there's no backstop, so you can screw it in all the way. And what happens is, if you go dueling, there's thrust, there's force.
I'm a Jedi, like my father before me.
Okay, there's thrust going on, and then the emitter will move from left to right a little bit if you do a lot of lightsabering, and that can actually unthread either the tin neck into the hilt or outwards. And I had that one with one of the other Saberforge sabers. They have the Exalted, and it's exact same emitter and exact same grenade section. Um, I didn't like that, because if they make a backstop so it doesn't thread all the way through the hilt and just falls, oh, ooh, that's sharp, falls free. Um, then I would like it a lot more, that design. Like if it just screws in and then stops. Like there's like a back plate or something that you cannot thread it deeper into the hilt. But I had issues where it just was so loose that I could just thread it in and it fell into the hilt. And an option, of course, is to perna glue it in with with yeah, what kind of adhesive you want to use. But that is to me not really a design. I think it's a little bit of a design flaw in my personal opinion for that type of tin neck. But it looks good. I do like how it looks. Um, the only thing is what I always like is the blinky lights, but I do like the control box of that hilt. It looks pretty good. So yeah, I definitely hope and one day either be able to purchase one myself or have it reviewed for one of you guys doing a commission with me. Um, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, OWK and oh sorry, Incel Spark 3 real swing and it's amazing. The hill is top notch, awesome. Yeah, yeah, the OWK. Oh, I wish I could review that one as well. That looks so good. Looks so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if I would go for an OB1, sorry, I'm looking left and right, searching for the camera. If I would go for an OB1, I would go for the Ultimate Works or the one from Romans prop. Instead of the one from Saber Force. Don't be a stickler. Yeah, um, don't save too much money on a good movie accurate esque hilt. Go for a little bit more expensive, and you're gonna enjoy it more because the Saber Force ones are a bit oversized. Not that it really bothered me, but it's true. The Corbin version. Oh yeah, the Corbin as well. Yeah, yeah. But it's the same. That's the one from sorry, 98 Sabers, right? From Peter Zhang, I believe. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's top-notch quality, but they do look amazing. Yeah, it's a really nice slim tin neck hilt. I really like that design overall. The prequels one, not the original one, to be honest. Where I love the original trilogy, but I'm not a big fan of the OG hilt design. I don't know. I know it's basically the granddaddy of this one, but something about it, it's just didn't click. I had the one from Corband. I reviewed it on my YouTube channel as well, but it was so heavy and bulky. It didn't feel right as a lightsaber prop. That was a bit too heavy. Like there, I do like my weight. It should not be too light, but that was too heavy for me. It was like more than half a kg. Not that I'm having trouble lifting it up, but if you hang it off your belt or something, it's crazy. I like Qui-Gon's hilt for simplicity. Awesome, yeah. And definitely with the deep groove there, right? There's a few options out there for good deep groove Qui-Gon Jinn. And yeah, as you say, it's a simple design, but that's always what I have with that hilt is um, it's I think it's easy to pull off a good decent Qui-Gon Jinn, but for some reason pulling off a movie accurate hero or V1 V2 or Darth Vader hilt or whatever seemingly is very difficult for a lot of these companies. I don't know, it might be because of the electronics and the way they design it for dueling and stuff there. Logan asks, how do you feel about curved hilts? Actually, I'm gonna review the Saberforge Bane very soon. I have one purchased and it's on my way, so I'm very excited to get my hands on that one. And I will let you know. I did a Dooku, sorry, Saberforge Dooku. I had reviewed the Saberforge Bane, and it was a bit awkward, and I didn't like the prong on it. It was quite sharp. It was like a shank. Um, yeah, the Seven Chambers hero looks beautiful. I also have my mindset for a creepy uncle by who's that? The Russian fella. I forgot his company name. Shit, I forgot it. Sorry, the creepy uncle. I just called the hilt by its name. I'm super excited for them. But the only thing I don't understand, I don't really feel yet, is the rocker switch. It's basically one solid switch, the rockers, and I actually like these buttons from Vader's Vault. I like these buttons a lot. I don't like that the fact that they're solid glued on buttons for the Seven Chambers hero. I'm just gonna be honest, but I do like that it leverages the control section. Now I know in the deleted scene he's using these buttons, but I do like the fact that you control it through here because that's in my mind how I would control it. So that being said, there's no right and wrong, but I just wish that Seven Chambers would have drilled holes and have switches that could actually function, or at least just can be pressed in, like even if it's just dummy switches, but it gives you the tactile feel and feedback instead of just having a glued on block. I think that is a bit of a unfortunate oversight, I would say. I think they could do better with that. But the Creepy Uncle has this rocker switch, which I personally think I gonna like less because it's basically a wick that just moves up and down. It's a bit strange in my eyes. The Seven Chambers has one switch on the one side under the yeah, you mean under the control section, right? Not here. These ones should be supposed to be just be display blocks that you glue on, the same as for the KR Sabers. The unicorn for me, of course, will be the Solos Hold Ventress Hills. That's just my that would be crazy. That would be crazy if I one day be able to own them. One of the switches is a button. Sorry, okay, I take back that. Sorry, I thought I saw the assembly video, and I thought they mentioned that you had to glue them on. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. I don't think, yeah, I don't think that you can do that in chat. They probably block by YouTube. They block every link, etc. automatically. Um, it's a ghost. No, that's the Romans prop. Okay, the Romans prop. Oh, blue solid. Yeah, I think that's the same as the KR Sabers then. Um, yeah, I don't like that. I honestly, I have a bit of an issue with parts that are glued on. Like, I really don't like when parts are glued on. I don't know what it is, but it ticks me off. It just ticks me off. It immediately downgrades the entire hilt for me because I can snap it off or something. I just really don't like that. Um, but yeah, we will have to see. I believe the Solus Hold, the Shokotano hilt that I got, is also have a few parts that you need glue on. Not super stoked with that either. So I need to check if I can somehow make that a solid setup. Maybe have a screw. I don't know. I need to fix that maybe. Let's see if that can do that. But it's such a beautiful little hilt. I'm so excited to start building it. In general, use 2-part epoxy. Yeah, I probably think I probably have to look into that. But yeah, still, I mean, it just, I don't know, it triggers something in my mind, like it doesn't feel right. Creates a super strong bond. Oh, sweet, thank you. I definitely have to check it out then. But the downside of these buttons here by Favorite Fold is they're so loose. They're super loose. I really don't like that either. It's just, nah, I don't like it. Sorry, where? Sorry, I missed some of the chat. It's going so fast by. um, but yeah, I mean, exciting times going ahead, and I'm really hoping to get the rest of the sabers coming in this coming few weeks because I'm still waiting for the Corbin Graflax. Hey, Vanali, how you doing? Waiting for the Corbin Graflax, Corbin Crossguard V2, the Saberforge Bane. Of course, the Seven Chambers Hero, the Watto's Junkyard. Did I say that correct? Is it Justice Junkyard or is it? I always mix up some of those companies, but I think it's Watto's Junkyard, Mistress V, and then allegedly I should receive a Corbent DV6, but it seems like I'm being scammed. The person that's supposed to have sent it to me last Saturday completely stopped responded after I did the payment. So I already gave the last warning and I already claimed a PayPal dispute. So it kind of sucked that this person completely disappeared right after I did the payment. Um, Okay, cool. Okay, nice. That's a that's a nice one. Yeah, yeah. So it sucks. And then what else? I think I also ordered a Graflex 2.5 kit. Yeah, I also have one Graflex 2.5 kit. So as soon as the PayPal fees come back, I will fund that into another lightsaber purchase. These Corbin hilts are going very cheap on the market now. A lot of people are trying to get rid of them. You can get like a Graflex kit or another type of kit for under $100 in quite a bit of times. People just want to get rid of that stuff, and that's also a bit of an indication that although Corbin is great stuff, but they just such an overflow on the market with their hilts that they don't retain any value. But they're great installers. They're great installers to make affordable movie props, of course. Not super accurate, but well enough for the money. Saberbait just created a new webpage and put this Be Great Water Junkyard Dark Lord for sale. Oh, cool! I have to check that out. Do you watch any fan films? Check out the Sabers. Oh, yeah, I need to check it out. Thanks, JMW. I will definitely check it out. Um, yeah, so I don't know if it's a scam, but it definitely feels like a scam. It might be that the person got really ill or sick, or for some reason couldn't be on his Facebook anymore for the last week or so. But he promised he would message me last Saturday when he said he's supposing me to send out the saber, and then the sales post just kept on. So I was like, shit, that's weird. So I keep message him every day, still no reply. Didn't get the recheck either, so didn't even read his messages. And then other people also said that they emailed him for that saber, but they didn't get a reply from him. So I don't know. I think he just, I don't know what happened, but yeah. Whatever the case is, luckily I have a PayPal behind me, so hopefully I get back the money back. And that's why I always pay for goods and services with PayPal for these kind of reasons. Uh, PayPal has really good security for that. I do feel comfortable about that. So once it is back, I'm just gonna hunt for another affordable saber, so I have another saber to build. Because I really need a good portfolio of a lot of sabers, different designs, different hilt designs, etc. So to showcase that I can build different types of hilts. Sorry, my throat is gone. My nose is flowing. It's unfortunate that Darth Maul would have been a good saber to work on through. Yeah, absolutely. I might see if I can pick up another one, because what I try to do is, of course, when I do these saber installs, to get also sabers that I did not review on my YouTube channel yet. So, give it more opportunity to review different models or different versions of different brands, etc. Just to give more reviews as well. Sorry, guys, I'm not feeling well still. I think it's really a part of jet lag, stress, and yeah, just overwhelming. Just in the last week, all that stuff that had to be done and still needs to be done. Um, yeah. uh, Also, I will try to pick up a PlayStation for my son this weekend and get Battlefield Battlefront 2 on it, so I can play some Star Wars and do a live stream from the PlayStation. So I think that will be pretty fun to do on a YouTube channel, like once a week or something, like a Star Wars related game live stream. I don't know why. I think it will be interesting. Um, so yeah, very soon we will be spending a KOTOR. Yeah, but I don't think they have that on PlayStation. I don't know. I honestly I don't know much about PlayStation, but yeah,
This is like
I will fix later.
time.
I will fix later. Thanks. Yeah, put it in the live stream in the front of the camera. You have it on your iPad. Awesome. I think I had it on my iPad a long time ago as well. Purchased once, never got through though. Um, yeah, I'm excited for that other stuff, and but I think starting from this Saturday we're gonna heavily do all the live streams starting from the workshop above my mom's shop basically. It's a pretty big attic, and it's Isaac, how you doing? It's a nice canvas to start working on different projects, and whew. Oh yeah, man. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna do that. Have to maybe take some more medicine. I'm a bit sedated by all the medicine right now. Taking it like several times a day. Uh, but yeah, it's kind of like you want to relax and just sleep it off, but there's so much stuff to do. You don't have time for that. So yeah, that's why I also want to just have a sit down and make a live stream with you guys. Um, and I think in regards of just the in saber community, I don't think we have much going on at the moment. Um, Not much new lightsabers that I saw, because I do check the Facebook, of course, from time to time. I just check if there's new releases upcoming, etc. Um, I didn't see anything, but of course it's summertime or nearly summertime for most of you guys, and also I don't think we're gonna see a lot of products this coming month or two, maybe 3 months. I think it will be pretty quiet, and I think a lot of people actually will go outdoors just to have fun, and yeah, the forums, etc. will be much more quiet, I guess. And nearing the movie release, I think it will be exploding again. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna take some of that honey tea and take some medicine. Nah, it's okay. Um, hey Isaac, I'm thinking about an Alter Sabers Malice or Saber for Juggernaut. Think you could build them? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Between the two, it depends a little bit what you like about in sizing, because I immediately look about the sizes of both. I do think I do like the Saber for Juggernaut a little bit better. I did review that lightsaber already, so just in case you wanna check out some information, it might be useful for you. I don't know, but yeah, I liked the saber for Juggernaut, and particularly my son, he loved it. He was like, ah. Yeah, actually wanted to bash it, but it's a menacing saber. Like it's true, those two sabers are really menacing. There's something about a hatchet type of lightsaber, like an axe lightsaber. It's really cool, and it has a really nice heft to it, and it was reasonable, well balanced as well. At least the saber force that I'm aware of. Yeah, right. That's cool. How in the world? How in the world? Bringing Isaacs together here. um, oh, cool. Okay, nice, sweet. Oh yeah, man. It's I like it. It's a nice beefy saber. The hilt I mentioned, it's of course saber force thickness, the OD of the roundness of the hilt, and it just feels good in the hand. It feels like a good hilt. Again, I don't have much experience or no experience with the Alter Sabers one, but from what I've seen, the pictures, I felt it was a tad too large. Maybe it's good for a saber staff, where you have like a 3/4 staff with that on the top, like the Alto Sabers Malice. That would maybe work better, but I felt it was a little bit too big for, let's say, a one-hander or two-hander like Darth Malagus. I felt that was a bit too big, and Darth Malagus is of course a beefy, strong dude, right? A tall guy, but I feel like the Saber Force fits that whole dimension really good. So between the two, I personally, so far it's hard. I'm biased, of course, because I didn't review the Ultra Sabers yet, so sorry. But I do like the from the looks of it, the Saber Force a bit more. But behind the little bit of sharp edges, unless you like to have sharp edges, then that's no problem. But if you're not keen on sharp edges, you need to chamfer the little points on the top. Those are razor sharp, but the rest of it, it's really smooth. You actually could sharpen those and make them into an actual functional axe. But it's alloy, of course, after all, so it's gonna be like butter if you hack into something. Um, Yeah, so I will make videos about how to do that, and I will share the documentation very soon. But yeah, I'll leave all the purchases in the customer's hands. The reason for that being is there's so many scammers out there. There's so many people that either leave the hobby, run away, or get family issues, or get sick, or whatever reason. Um, I don't want to be responsible for hijacking anybody's personal stuff. Everybody buy their own stuff till they have all the bits and pieces, and I will help you. I will guide you through the whole process. We do that together. You get all the bits and pieces, and we check the calendar when you're free. If it when I'm free in that time slot, and I can install that saber for you with all the parts that you have, then you just pay the commission fee, the shipping cost, that's it. So there's a lot smaller costs that you have to pay for me, because it's just the labor and the shipping cost, and that's it. That's it. No parts, nothing. So instead of doing a commission with me, like you and me, a commission of 500, 600, 700 US dollar, it's maybe only $50.
That's only the only financial thing we have in between us. And of course, everything is covered by PayPal, your credit card, the insurance company, the shipping insurance that you have. So at all times, you're financially secured. Whatever happens, you always get your money back in all cases. So if it get lost in the mail, which sometimes can happen, right? If my house burns down, like I will show all that stuff. Like a lot of sabersmiths don't have that. I want to make sure that at all times you're in full control about your own money. So you're not gonna pay me anything for the parts, etc. And I sit on it on the parts for months and months on end till I got all the bits and pieces from the saber companies, and then I have a waiting list of half a year or 1 year, and I'm just holding hostage your saber parts and hilt and your 500-600 US dollar that you paid, whatnot. Not gonna happen. So I know it's not conventional, but I feel like that is the most safe and transparent way to do the business in this saber community. Because, like I just said earlier, I'm already probably like scammed again for Corbin DV6, and there's just it's just happened a lot. There's a lot of scammers in this hobby, and even famous, well-known sabersmiths collapse at times, either due to personal issues and whatnot. It just happens, and by mitigating those risks, I want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable doing saber commissions. I think that's the most important part. So, yeah. Again, it might not be for everybody. Some people will say, well, you know what, I just want the sabersmith to take care of my whole installation. I just pay you the amount of money and you take care of everything. Then there's a lot of sabersmiths, a lot of, oh sweet, nice. A lot of sabersmiths out there that already provide that traditional way of doing saber business. And there's just more risk involved with it, financial risk for you, and the risk that you lose your parts, etc. That is there. That's permanently there if you go in that kind of route. Not try to scare you off. Then of course there's a few smiths out there that have a super good reputation. They're active on YouTube, etc., for a long period of time. But again, if you just look at across the board and you look at the history, then you can see even the very reputable sabersmiths, they sometimes come down. And then there's a lot of money involved with that. So the way I'm doing it, I only take a few commissions per month, and it's just based on the public available calendar. You can see how much time I have. We slot that in, and that's it. That's the time I have. If there's no time on the calendar, you can choose to wait another month before you go ahead with me for the commission and pay me the estimated the hour cost to install it, or you just say I send it to another sabersmith. That's all up to you. It's all your parts, everything is yours. The money is still with you. You can also decide to build up all the lightsaber parts and take a year to do it. Like you want to have I don't know, I just give this hero as an example. You want to have a KR Sabers hero lightsaber. So you first get a second-hand KR Sabers. Then you get all the parts and bits. It can be new, can be second-hand. I leave it up to everybody. You can wait for discounts from Saberforge, Alta Sabers to buy your hilt, etc. You don't have. We're not having a contract in terms of a time span. Like you don't have to buy now. So that also may be beneficial if you want to wait out a new soundboard. You know that the Nano Biscotti version 4.5 is now on the market, but you want to wait for the new soundboard to come out. What happened a lot with these sabersmiths now is they purchase a whole bunch of soundboards. They do the commission for you, you get your hilt, and then you have an older soundboard in there because they just released a new soundboard. So you can decide, okay, I want to wait out for that. So you can take your time. I mean, there's nothing between us till the actual till you actually agree with me for the estimated install hours that we have and the shipping cost. That's the only bit, and then you ship it to me. I install it at the very day that I receive it, or the next day, depending on the time slot available on the calendar, and then I ship it back the next day, and that's it. And that's maybe a turnaround lead time of maybe 2 weeks max. Ship it back to me, 1 week. I install it 1-2 days max. I don't think it's 2 days, but let's say 1 day, and then ship it back, and then in 2 weeks later you have your hilt back. So there's no months, years, or anything involved like that. That's just not gonna happen, because there's nothing between that. It's just you ship the whole thing to me, all the parts, etc., and I just install it and send it back, and that makes it a lot easier and more controllable for everybody to watch as well in the live streams and whatnot. So I just leave that as a choice for people. Will you do a review, video review of the finished product first? I think that will be good. Yeah, absolutely. I will review all the hilts. I do a if it's a hilt that is already reviewed, I will do a review video. Sorry, my English is not good, but review review video to review that I built this lightsaber for person A or B. This is installed, and yeah, I just show all the features and functionalities, and that will be a part of a video collection that you have. So you have the review video, where you see the finished product fully working before it's shipped to you, so you know you're going to receive an actual working lightsaber. Of course, I will have quality control as well, and I will do those on live stream, yes. So that will happen as well. And of course, the live streams where I actually built the lightsaber, and those will always stay online. So you can either download it or just copy the URL, and then you always can look back at the saber build. So if you ever decide you want to sell the lightsaber, then that next person can see the history of this lightsaber, who built it, when was it built, etc. It will have a build number, etc. So it will be identified in a catalog, basically, that I'm going to keep track of. So for everybody that's later going to work on my hilts, they know, okay, this is a Rebel Chunk TV hilt. He installed this is build number 100, and it was installed in September 2017, blah blah blah. I just say something, then people can see it, and they see all the original electronics in there. And then if it's tampered with by another sabersmith after for repair whatnot, beyond me, then yeah, if it's broken or shoddy work, at least I can also showcase, hey guys, that was not installed or that was not done by me, because if you check my live stream, that wasn't there, that the duct tape wasn't there or something like that. No, it's also warrant a little bit that the quality of the install itself as a part of the overall product, like who installed it, etc. So it gives maybe a bit more traceable value to the lightsaber. Because this is the sole reason. If I had the money, man, I will be on every lightsaber. I just don't have that, so that's why I hope with the saber commissions, it allows me to review a lot more different hilts, and it's okay. I mean, it's a one-man band. It's me, and of course my family have to eat for my salary as well. So I have to make concessions, and but we're gonna accelerate that with doing the saber install. So I think that's gonna be fantastic. I think yeah, very soon we will be able to review those lightsabers that I have not done yet. And I'm really building up the catalogus, because I really strongly believe that building up this online catalogus of all the lightsabers, so after 10, 20, 30 years, people can watch it back and find out the details and specifications, and they can determine the value and whatnot if it's still collectible, which I do think. Because a lot of these runs are not made in very large runs. Like for example, this Visual Hero, maybe they only made 500 of them, maybe 1,000. I don't know. Globally, in the entire world. So Isaac asked a quick question: do you think the Alter C Sum board would fit in your Stableforce Juggernaut? Alter C Sum? What is that? Alter C? Sorry, I'm not familiar with that sound word. But I believe it's a 1.35 inch OD, which is normally for Saberforge. So anything like a Profi board, another Biscotti, Prism 5.1, Crystal Shard, of course, yeah, will all fit. So and also the Gold Harvest soundboard. So I don't think there will be a lot of issue, because Saberforge sabers are a bit roomy. They're roomier than a lot of the Vader's Fold hilts or some other hilts. So I don't think that will be a massive issue, but I'm not sure what soundboard that is, sorry. Yes, but you need to use you need to use a 3D printed chassis because that Saberford soundboard is a specific length, and I don't think a lot of those chassis are on the market readily available. So you either have to make it yourself or know the dimensions and use Shapeways to create a new printed chassis, because you of course want to use a chassis to house the soundboard on top of it to make it really secure and properly installed. But yeah, but honestly, um, String Sabers asks, what's the difference between Profi and Teensy soundboard? Now, I'm not super versed on that yet, to be honest. So I wouldn't be the most appropriate person to make statements about that. I'm still learning about that. And hopefully I will get to learn a lot very soon by one of the my friends who's hopefully going to help me. He offered some help before. Yeah, I think the size and ease of use, yeah, true. I believe, was Profi board not a bit easier to use than Teensy's board? I believe that was the case in terms of the editor. Um, it is okay, cool. But so far I have played with both the Teensy soundboards and of course also with the Profi soundboard, and I could swear, if you oh shit, the battery's almost empty. If you fine tune that Teensy board, I felt it was more on point than the Profi board. I might be crazy. I might be crazy, but I had played with a Daldin. Um, what was that? What saber was that? That was Seven Chambers Silver Knight with the Teensy board, and that thing was on par with every swing. It was super good configured. Might be just a configuration thing, but the Profi board install that I have done played with was also very sensitive, but I felt the edge was a bit on the teensy. But it might be something in my mind. I might be seeing things that are not there. Okay, okay, okay. So I don't know. I just it felt a little bit more natural when you do the smooth swings. It felt like, but when it's properly dialed in, which is probably gonna take some time to do it properly, because every hilt is different resonation chamber, emotions are a bit different sound fonts. You need to fine tune that, otherwise it may be messed up by a swing hum or whatever. Sound that might mix it up, or the echo chamber just makes some false swings or something. But when I played with it, it was super on par. That was the first time I actually used smooth swing, but I really felt that it was crazy accurate. Um, I got a Teensy Grapho Pixel Saber made by 98 Sabers. Oh, cool, nice. So yeah, but I will get to those boards, guys. So I will get all the different boards because I need to install them all. I need to be familiar with them. So I'm gonna get all the boards on the market, and I'm gonna review them, install them, compare them, and I think that will be a lot of fun because that's part of the learning curve as well. So yeah, super excited for that. I do think that I'm gonna end the live stream because the battery is almost empty and it starts to run down here. So I'm gonna head inside and take a rest, and I will be back tomorrow. I'll make another live stream. Um, I might even already go tomorrow to that shop and just sit around, just check it out, get a feel for that place, and then see how I wanna put it in. Um, yeah, I heard about Next new soundboard, so or sounds thing. I don't know. I need to check it out. I'm walking a bit behind, to be honest. I do watch the Facebook pages, but it just doesn't stick at the moment because there's too much stuff going on. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the live stream. Thanks for watching, guys. I gonna head inside. It's probably gonna disappear. It's gonna be very dark. Oh, I look so weird without a beard. Thank you. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. See you guys. Thanks for watching. See you.